Good morning and welcome to our online annual celebration. I'm Ann Hutchison, President and CEO of the Fort Collins Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are thrilled to have you join us today as we look back at 2022 and ahead to the new year. We couldn't bring today's message to you without the support of our many members and sponsors. A special thank you to our gold sponsors, Colorado and Local IQ, Comcast, Elevations Credit Union, High Country Beverage, Platte River Power Authority, UC Health, and Woodward. As I look back on the last year, I'm blown away by the talents and investments that community members have made into our organization. I have been humbled and honored to serve in this role the last 2 years, mostly because of the amazing people that I get to work with on a daily basis. A very special thank you to our entire Chamber Board, but especially to our executive leadership. They include 2023 Chair Ryan Schaefer, 2022 Chair Brett Kemp, 2021 Chair Nicole Staudinger, Treasurer Carrie Bumgart, and Executive Committee members Kate Baker and Miles Kailburn. These community leaders have been keen business advocates, providing outstanding direction for your organization. They drive important policy and action that supports business success. Chamber volunteers come in all shapes and sizes, and we are incredibly fortunate to have them deployed throughout our organization. Thank you to our local legislative affairs committee members, our red carpet committee members, our Moving Fort Collins Forward volunteers, our Northern Colorado Legislative Alliance representatives, our election committee members, our Leadership Fort Collins and Leadership Northern Colorado Steering Committee members, and our Northern Colorado Prospers leaders. Your investments of time, talent, and resources allow us to be impactful across the region. In addition to these business leaders, I have the tremendous pleasure of working with community and government leaders across the two-county area. To all of these incredible partners, thank you for opening the door, allowing business to the table, and helping us to create this community that we all love. Finally, a shout out to the 1,170 business owners that have made an investment into the Fort Collins Area Chamber of Commerce and are proud members of our organization. It has been an honor to serve you, and we look forward to 2023 and a year of continued economic and community success. Before I send you over to our 2022 chair, I wanted to reflect on a key project that Brett Kemp led for our organization, and that is reflecting on who we are and how we can best serve our community. And today, we articulate that role with 6 words. We are building community through business. Your Fort Collins Area Chamber of Commerce is and will continue to be a champion, a catalyst, and a convener for shared economic prosperity across Northern Colorado. You will see us continue to use courage, advocacy, and leadership to build community. We serve our members and the community with boldness, determination, and strength of character. We are action-oriented business advocates who listen and build informed decisions, and we are strategic thinkers, innovators, and connectors who create impact. It is my pleasure to invite Brett Kemp, 2022 Chair of the Board and President of Flood & Peterson, to share reflections on the last year.
If I look back on 2022 and things that created inspiration, I have to start with the incredible leadership and team over at the Fort Collins Chamber. I mean, one of the things that you recognize quickly when you're in the board chair role is that you're working with an incredible group of professionals who get up every day with a focus on building community and building community through business. Their dedication to the local business community, as well as the community as a whole, is just inspiring and makes you come into the meeting and leave just wanting to do everything you can to just make this community a better place. When you look at 2022 and you look back to the 2 previous years, one of the things you realize is we came into the year with a lot of uncertainty and a lot of unknown. We'd had shutdowns, we had work from home, we had the lack of in-person events and meetings that we had come to know in Northern Colorado. And starting with this event a year ago and then our in-person meeting, when you could see the energy in the room and the inspiration and people wanting to get out and make a difference, you realize that business truly does focus on building community. And when you engage and have an opportunity to meet leaders in all areas of Northern Colorado, It's hard not to be inspired by their stories, by their commitment, by their perseverance. And standing in the room at that annual meeting and watching 600 people not leave for hours afterwards, wanting to engage and get to know each other and find a way to partner with each other, you recognize that this community really centers on relationships, but relationships that have an impact, and again, have an impact around how to build a better community. So some of our accomplishments that we can highlight really have to do with starting with the commitment of the team at the Chamber, with Ann and her role for the second year, and just the incredible commitment of the staff. We accomplished some incredible things. We finalized funding for I-25. I know the construction's not done, but the funding's done, and the road expansion is on its way. We focused on trying to drive education into the workforce and more awareness around certain industries, and sector partnerships were formed, relationships were formed in those areas. We worked on commonality of language, something that we talked about last year at this time, right? How do we build community through business? What are our values? And let's language those in a way that represents the Chamber and all the things that are great about this business community. And those are, to me, some of the highlights, because those words, that language, they'll stand the test of time and really identify what this business community and this Chamber has strived to do. I'd like to thank the Chamber Board as a whole. The past chair, Nicole Staudinger, served as a great mentor, and I'm really excited for the time I was able to spend with Ryan Schaefer, our 2023 chair. If you haven't met Ryan, take some time this year to get to know him. He's an incredible leader and has an incredible vision for what this community can be. Ryan, with that being said, I'm passing it to you.
Thank you, Brett. And thank you to our past board chairs like Brett, Nicole Staudinger, and Nick Haas, who I've had the benefit of learning from and the tough act of following. These people have devoted countless hours to the betterment of our community through business, and I'm very grateful for their efforts. This year, you will continue to see the Chamber be a regional leader, catalyst, and convener when it comes to 4 key priorities, including reigniting and strengthening our economy, attracting, retaining, and aligning talent, finishing the widening of I-25 and improving key regional roadways, and advocating for and advancing a business-friendly environment. We are focused on championing key industries in Northern Colorado like bioscience and climate. We will continue to be a catalyst as we create a robust 2-county workforce system that is driven by the needs of industry, employers, and employees alike, because in many ways we believe that quality of life begins with a good job. We will continue to work with our government partners to help ensure that their commitments fund the final expansion of North I-25 and that becomes a reality, while also convening key regional leaders to consider what other transportation challenges face the area. And of course, we will continue to be unabashed advocates for business-friendly policy, solutions, and opportunities across the region. This includes opposing and countering political agendas which are harmful to business. And we will continue to be proactive and at the table when it comes to working with our government partners, because too often, if you aren't at the table, you're on the menu. Of course, we will continue to execute on our aggressive plans of action in 2023, which won't be possible without your continued terrific support. We grew our membership in 2022, and we're committed to continue to use your resources wisely to build a better community through business.
Thank you, Brett and Ryan, for your dedication, leadership, and shared service at the Fort Collins Area Chamber. In closing, we want to thank all of our annual celebration sponsors. Our gold sponsors: Colorado and Local IQ, Comcast, Elevations Credit Union, High Country Beverage, Platte River Power Authority, UC Health, and Woodward. Our silver sponsors: BizWest Media, Brinkman Construction, Mountain Valley Bank, NIA Affinity, Stonescape Steel Roofing, and Verizon. Our bronze sponsors: AMB Bank, Cohen Payton & Payne, Cushman & Wakefield, Flood & Peterson, Hub International, iHeartMedia, Independent Financial, KRFC 88.9 FM Radio, Markley Motors, Nosh NoCo, Ogletree, Deacons, Nash, Smoke & Stewart PC, and the group. And finally, our event sponsors: Alpine Bank, Banner Health, Blue Federal Credit Union, Canvas Credit Union, Ed Carroll Motor Company, Ent Credit Union, FMBO, Jet Marketing, Plant Moran, and Waterpik. We can't wait to see you in person for part 2 of our annual celebration on April 19th at the Ranch Events Complex. Bookmark FortCollinsChamber.com for details about this event and all things Chamber. Join us in building community through business.